There is a heavy war going on right now in Israel, and the world is keeping quiet. Why is it that when terrorists attack the innocent civilians in Israel, the world will be silent? When terrorists attack the innocent civilians of the indigenous people of Biafra, the world will keep quiet. Why is it that when the Christian states are facing persecutions and terrorist attacks, the world will keep quiet? This is the time for the children of God to be liberated. Biafra, stand with Israel. Pray for the people of Israel. For this very fight, the children of God must be victorious. This video you are about to watch is exactly what is going on in Israel. And the question remains, why is the world keeping silent? Does the life of the Christian people doesn't matter anymore? Even when they keep quiet about us, we are not going to keep quiet. We shall fight on. An injury to one is an injury to all. Pray for the people of Israel.
Shalom guys, I'm here with my wife India, and we are right now speaking to you from our local bomb shelter that we had to run to a few times in the past 24 hours. Actually, as I've said earlier, that's how we woke up this morning. We woke up from the rocket sirens and had to run to the bomb shelter. As we were in the bomb shelter this day, several times a day, we heard explosions above our heads. Now, just for you to get an understanding, these explosions are rockets that were meant to hit us, civilians, that were intercepted by the Iron Dome. But of course, not all rockets are intercepted. We have seen a few direct hits, and there is an all-time unprecedented war that we are seeing right now developing. A lot of people are being called into the Army Reserve duty, as 200 civilians were murdered and over 1,000 are wounded. And that's when, in the moment that we are filming this video, so this number is already not updated. So I just want to ask you to keep Israel in your prayers. And it's just heartbreaking to see all these photos that we are seeing. Families are looking for their beloved ones that went missing, because Hamas had also kidnapped a lot of Israeli civilians, including soldiers, to control over military bases. But India, I also want you to share how you feel. But before that, I just want to say that I think what we saw is exactly, because we talked about this is exactly what the world needs to see, that when Hamas infiltrated Israel, they went first to Israeli homes. They went first to Israeli homes, got them out of their houses, people like me and you. And at the end of the day, we Israelis, we're just like you guys who are watching us. We don't want to be sitting here in a bomb shelter. So how did you feel? Because I know that I think it's one of your first experiences, because you made Aliyah, you immigrated from the United States. So do you want to share with us?
Absolutely. I mean, I can speak for myself as an immigrant here in Israel, but I think I can speak for everyone in Israel that we've never seen such a situation like this, with the hostages and just the graphic images that aren't even being able to be shared on the news because they're just so graphic. And the first thing that I thought of when I saw some of these images was the Holocaust. I saw images that I wish I could erase from my brain, images of bodies of Israelis butchered, piled up on each other, things that I thought I would never see today. And I spent a good part of the day just reflecting and just crying out in my heart, but also just crying for all of the families who are searching for their loved ones or have found their loved ones deceased. It's despicable, and those responsible, the Hamas terrorists, must be stopped. This is their true face, and they've shown their truth, and they've shown who they are to the world.
Exactly. I also wanted to say, because we talked about this, that it was just insane seeing videos of Israeli people our age and younger who were just running to hide in the forests, running to hide in the bushes. And there are people who waited from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. No food, no water. They were just, it's just insane. But I also want to say that the Israeli resilience is strong. They are not going to break us. They're not going to break our spirit. But the reason we are speaking to you guys is because there is so much misinformation. There's so much lies spread out there, and already presenting us as the aggressors. But at the end of the day, we Israelis are not seeking war. You think that we enjoy seeing conflict developing? You think that we enjoy sitting here in the bomb shelter? We would much rather plan the next movie we go to watch, the next dinner we have with friends, the day that we have tomorrow. But the thing is that we don't know what to expect. So I think we want to ask you guys to keep us in your prayers.
Please.
Keep the people of Israel in your prayers. This is something that we have never seen before.
We are asking you to keep sharing online what is going on here so that leaders can see what is happening and take action against Hamas, the terrorist organization that is causing all of this chaos and war.
Here, again, sirens.